The musk ox, also spelled musk ox and musk ox, plural musk oxen or musk oxen, is a hoofed mammal of the family Bovidae. Native to the Arctic, it is noted for its thick coat and for the strong odor emitted by males during the seasonal drought, from which its name derives. Musk oxen live in the frozen Arctic and roam the tundra in search of the roots, mosses, and lichens that sustain them. In winter, they use their hooves to dig through snow to graze on these plants. During the summer, they supplement their diet with Arctic flowers and grasses, often feeding near water. Musk oxen are herd animals, and groups of 2 or 3 dozen animals are sometimes led by a single female. Herds use cooperation to deal with predation by wolves or dogs. When threatened, they circle the wagons and array themselves with their young in the middle and their sharp horns facing outward toward their foes. A cornered musk ox can be a fearsome enemy, charging with its massive bulk and attempting to use its horns to deadly effect. Such defenses are not terribly effective against human hunters, who killed great numbers of musk oxen for their hides and meat. Today, legislation protects herds in Alaska, Norway, and Siberia, where the animals live on preserves. Bulls from the southern barren grounds in Canada stand about 135 centimeters, 53 inches, at the shoulder and weigh about 340 kilograms, 750 pounds. Cows weigh about 250 kilograms, 550 pounds. Northern musk oxen are smaller than those that live farther south. Horns are present in both sexes and are as much as 60 centimeters, 24 inches, long in old males. The male's horns have a broad base and proceed sideways from the midline of the skull, dip downward at the sides of the head, and curve upward at the ends. Females and young have similar, but smaller, horns. The musk ox's coat is of long, dark brown hair that reaches nearly to the feet. Its hair conceals the short tail and nearly covers the small ears. Shorter hair covers the face. Underneath the shaggy coat is a thick wool, called kivet, or kivet, which is shed in summer and is used by Arctic craftsmen to make a fine yarn similar to cashmere or guanaco. Musk oxen travel in herds, often of 20 to 30 individuals. They are not aggressive, but when attacked the adults encircle the young and present a formidable front of horns that is effective against Arctic wolves and dogs. However, this defensive formation makes musk oxen very vulnerable to human hunters. Musk oxen feed on grasses, sedges, and willows. In summer they store large amounts of fat, which they use to supplement the meager forage in winter. They are highly adapted for conserving energy in cold weather. Musk oxen have a rutting season lasting 2 months in late summer, and a single calf is born after 244 to 252 days gestation. The female's fat may be used to support lactation for calves that are born before grass and low-growing plants are uncovered by the melting snow. In the Pleistocene epoch, which occurred from 2.6 million to 11,700 years ago, musk oxen were circumpolar in distribution. However, after the ice ages ended, they were confined to parts of northern Canada, the high Arctic islands, and Greenland, and in the late 19th century they were severely depleted by hunting. The Talon Game Sanctuary, established in 1927 in Canada's Northwest Territories, saved the musk ox on the North American mainland. In 1935 and 1936, musk oxen were successfully introduced on Nunivak Island, Alaska, and some of these musk oxen were subsequently transplanted to Siberia and Scandinavia.